win that international game and that initial match by 1-0. Jamaica's first win over the Trinidad team came 1 week later on January 9th, where they won 2-1 also here in Jamaica. However, Trinidad and Tobago won the then 3-game series 2-1 after outscoring Jamaica 3-2 on January 28th. So, way back in 1935, the contest between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago began. 62 games will mark tonight's encounter. Well, in the first 6-1 game, the teams saw Trinidad and Tobago winning 26, the Reggae Boyz 25. 10 draw games so far. The last victory for the Soca Warriors was on Saturday at the Cachinor Stadium in Montego Bay. It was their second straight win on Jamaican soil. 1-0 on Saturday. Ryan Moore got the winner for the Soca Warriors in the 67th minute down there in Cachinor. The Reggae Boyz, well, their last win against the Soca Warriors was on August 24, 2017. That was in Trinidad and Tobago. So tonight, the Reggae Boyz will be looking to even the score at 26 apiece. So we're expecting a fairly good, high-tempered game as in Saturday. Having some first game here at the National Stadium and his second here on the Jamaican soil. Of course, he's celebrating 30 years as a coach. So we hope that he can get his first win with the Jamaican team tonight. So Trinidad and Tobago visited the office of the Jamaican team. Soca Warriors, we keep going up against the Reggae Boyz. And a look at the starting 11 for the Trinidad and Tobago Soca Warriors for tonight's game. They will start with number 1, Marvin Phillip in goal. Number 4, Josiah Trinidad. Number 6, Kareem Riley. Number 7, Noah Paulo. Number 10, Kadeem Hardy. Number 12, Jamil Neptune. Number 13, the goal scorer from Saturday, Ryan Moore. Number 16, 16, Alvin Jones. Number 17, Justin Garcia. Number 18, Macho Wu Lin. And number 20, Jamal Williams Jr. The Trinidad and Tobago team is coached by Angus E. And now the starting lineup for the Jamaican team, the Reggae Boyz. Number 5, Ricardo Thomas. Number 7, Lamar Walker. Number 8, Demario Phillips. Number 12, Dujon Richards. Number 13, Jamile Waite. Number 17 is Joshua Anglin. Number 18, Omari Hutchinson. The captain, number 19, Adrian Mariappa. Number 20, Dexter Lambisica. Number 24, Jamoy Topi. And number 25, Colin Anderson. Of course, the Jamaican team, the Reggae Boyz, coached by Jaime Albertson. The referee panel for tonight sees Victor Vergara from Panama in charge. He'll be assisted by Wasna Barnale out of Antigua. The second assistant, Clinton Daniel out of Guyana. The fourth official, Ken Pennyfeather out of Antigua. The officials for tonight's encounter. Game 2 of the 2-game series, Jamaica against Trinidad and Tobago, international friendly here at the National Stadium. Tonight with a team, a list of young, hopeful Reggae boys and girls. They're from Mona, from St. Peter's and Paul, from Holy Family Primary, Foursquare Basic, and Jesse Paul Primary. They will be marching out with the teams this evening.
All right, people, this is Man in His Man. You have Coach Minzy here as well. Yes, Military Guna, Shavang and Peart is here. And we have the great Unseen. This is 5, right? We wish there were 7 of us, but we're missing 2. So no need to worry. All right, the time we're just reminding all the fans that we couldn't get 7, we couldn't get it all 7, but we're doing the 5 for 13. I also want you to know, people, that this is a big, gigantic, enormous effort Right, so you need to like the stream, you need to support the platforms, you need to drop super chats, Military Guna channel, Coach's Desk, I Am Sure Sports.
Yeah, man.
Some of you are not in the National Stadium on
too
match
much
day.
dark, too much dark.
Poor turnout. Right, so here's the thing. You have to show some love for what is being done because you're not in here by giving some super stickers and some super chat. Right? Right. So we want to let you know that, right? Manning's Man is not going to give you high top class quality while you enjoy things at home without a little compensation.
Yeah, man, it's a super chat job.
Yeah.
Joe,
So listen.
Somebody I use cataract picture, you know.
So listen, you have to make sure that super chats on MG, super chats on I Am Sure Sports, and super chats on Military Guna.
Yeah, man.
Or I am going to strike.
So yeah, people, we are here as usual, you know, the dynamic duo, Manning's Man, Coach's Desk, and we have the technical team, Military Guna, the big boss, Chevon, and the man that is behind the scene, unseen.
Behind the scene, you know.
So, big up on yourself, people. This was a great collaboration, and we're here to support the game in the National Stadium.
They have sponsored tickets for the following schools and club that should be in attendance here tonight. Holy Family, Holy Trinity High, Vauxhall High, Kingston High, Central Branch Primary, Excelsior High, Wellington Town Primary, Mansell Primary, St. Catherine High, St. Jago High, Excelsior Primary, Jesse Brown Primary, Devontown High, Edward Siaga High, Primary, Women's Boy, Harvard UFC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams for tonight. International friendly, Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago.
Alright, people, so the teams are coming out, both teams, Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago, and we're expecting a very good match. Those are one, and therefore, we know
disappointment so far is just that the turnout is very poor. I'm not sure how many persons. But I hear that there are lots of persons on the outside. So I hope they're not out there waiting on free tickets to get in. So making this work for you, so we want to encourage you again if you're watching any of the three streams, whether you watch
she's followed by the first vice president of the Jamaican Football Federation, Mr. Raymond Anderson. And of course, the third person in that great party, Mr. Peter Reed.
the top one. No, the top one.
Vice President of the Jamaica Football Federation.
Yeah, that man tell us the other one that way. Mute it. No. All right, so people, yes, the delegates, the big people, they are greeting the teams, and it is looking fabulous from where we are sitting, and definitely we're hoping for a great game. You understand? So we have the Minister of Sport, as
Ladies
usual.
and gentlemen, we ask that you rise for the playing of the national anthem. First, that of Trinidad and Tobago, to be followed by that of Jamaica.
No, we can't do that on the national anthem. We are sure.
All right. Going through the final stages before the start of the game. Again, we want to remind you, remember to support the work here, driving here and setting up the All right, so let me give you the starting 11 for Jamaica. As we prepare ourselves for the start of this game. In goal you have Jamali White. Left back, Ricardo Thomas of Dunby Holden. Jamoy Topi, Mount Pleasant. He'll be playing alongside Adrian Mariappa. Lembi Kisa of Wolves is there at right back. Joshua Anglin of Harborview is in central midfield along with Demario Phillips of Mount Pleasant and Lamar Walker. We have Omari Hutchinson, Dujan Whisper Richards, and Colin Anderson are the front three for this game. Again, if you're watching people, we want to encourage you. Please make sure you show some love and support.
Give a warm Jamaican welcome.
A super chat, something, but show some love for those who are working diligently to get you this feed right now. We'll try to get for you the starters for Trinidad and Tobago for this one as soon as we are able to. So all the persons from Trinidad and Tobago, you're watching this stream, we want to welcome you as well as you join us here live from the National Stadium. Friendly International, it is Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, that's what we want the people to know. It's a lot of work here. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. So please show some love to the channels. I see Jamaica here playing a different formation. Here looks like there is a back four with 3 in midfield and 3 up front. And the game is off Trinidad and Tobago with the kickoff ball played long into the Jamaican half. Ricardo Thomas going up for the header, losing that one. Played just at the top of the box. Trinidad and Tobago in possession. Midway the Jamaican half, they come to the right side here, kicking towards the Nannyville area is Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica kicking towards Crossroad, if you're familiar with the National Stadium. Throwing for Jamaica here almost at the ending of the 100 meters. Ricardo Thomas in the left back position to take this throw for difficult. Jamaica get possession here with this one. Good ball play through is it outside, just going outside. No flag was up. That could have been an opportunity there for the Jamaican team. And the player was able to control that, but he wasn't able to. Goal kick it is for Trinidad and Tobago. They're first out of the game. All right, we're trying to fix the audio so you can hear us clearly. A little distance away from the field, Trinidad and Tobago heading this one. Jamaica winning it in the middle of the park, looking to come forward. Again, the Trinis winning it in their own half, coming forward. But this one looks like, did it go outside? It did. Good work here by Jamaica. It's a throw.
Yes, the game has not settled down in my estimation yet. Teams are trying to pick their spot, but definitely we're hoping that the Reggae Boyz can settle the game down real quick before this Trinidad team settle down.
There you go, here the Trinis. Oh! Easy getting around at Jamai Tope there, committing the foot.
Turn up this and turn out that. Yeah.
For those bringing the stream, if you're not hearing it, you can also mute the stream audio and then you do the commentary.
Yes.
Right, you can do the commentary, but there are some people who
All
want
right.
to hear the stream audio. Free kick
Ball
for
hit
Trinidad.
inside the box, headed out by the Reggae Boyz. That looks like it's a hand, but no appeal from the Trinidadian team. Here comes the Reggae Boyz. They are on the advancement. Passes that ball over to Omar Hutchinson, but he's going to be late to that one. Good challenge there by the Trinidadian player to clear that one. Throw deep inside the Trinidad half. Oh, it has gone the other way.
I think that pass by Colin Anderson wasn't of the right weight. I think it was a good chance for the counter attack there, and there were 3 Jamaicans, but he played the pass poorly. Trinidad and Tobago coming along with Mariappa handling things in defense for the Jamaicans as the Trinis are making a couple of passes, good pressing, and here comes Jamaica winning high up the park. There they go. Still the Jamaicans with it in the middle of the park. Ball played high, long, over into the box. It goes out for a throw-in. Throw-in to Jamaica. Jamaica with it, ball played inside the box, cleared out by the Trinidad team. Any time to come out, they are able to just play that one out for us. Good early pressing here by the Jamaican team. Lots of communication by Jamali Wade in goal. He could be the goalkeeper. That's a poor one here.
That seems like Lembe Kisa.
On the right side. Under no pressure. Number 7 here for Trinidad, playing it back out there. Colin Anderson applying the pressure.
Early pressing line.
Again, pressure work.
Press, yes. The press by that Colin Anderson is applying, it seems to be paying dividends for the Reggae Boys. The Trinidadian team, they are turning over the ball when he presses. Omari Hutchinson on the ball now. That one ran away from him, but it's still Jamaica's ball. Thrown to the Reggae Boys.
6th minute of the game.
The Trinidad defenses seem to be playing a little bit compact there, Mannings. They're closing down the spaces real quick, not allowing the Reggae Boys to maneuver through.
Yes, and they're also not pressing the Jamaican team, so that if you look at them, they have a good shape in defense. And it's going to take some magic to break them in the middle of the park.
That's a beautiful ball inside.
Referee says no foul. That looked like it could have been a foul there. And the Kisa seeking to take him on. That one goes out. Throwing for Jamaica. Good pass by Thomas. Can you see this? The Trinidad team, though they are not really in the offensive third. The Jamaicans are really not high in the park, but the Trinidad team
Very
finding a lot of
disciplined.
spaces to knock the ball around.
They are not in any hurry.
Mariapa using a lot of experience. Is it a total inside? And he goes high, long, strong. Look like this one. Pressure being applied by Dujan. Not able to keep that one inside. It goes out. It's a goal kick for Trinidad and Tobago. What means what do you make of the early stages of this game?
Like I said before, I think the Trinidad team is playing a little bit compact. They are not in any hurry. I think they are trying to catch the Reggae Boys on the counter like they did the other day. They are a disciplined set of players. They are holding their own in their defense. And like what they did the last time, I hope that the Jamaican defense will play as disciplined as possible. So when they are pressing high, they will not leave any hole in the back.
We've also noticed in the center of the park, I think he's the number 8, number 10 that one play there for Trinidad.
Yes.
On the ball there. Referee, foul on Dujan. Richards there, free kick for Jamaica. Just at the center circle in Trinidad half. Again, I want to say a big thank you to all the persons. Military Gunnar, Shabbat, Unseen who is just security for surety. Coach Lindsay the East. Free kick for Let's see if they can make something of this. Lembikisa looking to play this one in the box. Good kick it in.
Oh! Too close to the goalkeeper there.
And here you go, Trinidad trying to catch Jamaica on the counter. Ricardo Thomas with a good header, but to no one in particular. Here you go. Poor control, or attempt at the control. Here is Phillips with it for Jamaica. Good ball by Phillips looking for the man there. Good header it is. Here is Dujan.
Shooter. Oh!
Brilliant play by the youngster. Winning a free kick, and at this point, the stadium is in uproar every time this player touches the ball. We see the fans just trickling in as we look to the hills to see the beautiful lights of Kingston City. Military Guna, the man here on cameras. The analyst is Javon Minzy. Kavon Minzy. Kavon. Shavon. Kavon.
Kevian.
And Javon. We understand that YouTube, one of the vloggers were has received a known close to player ban for this particular game. So we're doing some investigation to
what do we think of this free kick? Is it gonna be hit by Dujan Whisper, Richards, or who is that? Who's the other player standing over?
Omari Hutchinson.
No, that's not Hutchinson. That's Lamar Walker. Will it be Whisper? Will it be? Oh.
It's high and wide and
that one was hit with a lot of venom, but it was not on target. I think he should have went for the placement with the venom, but it did not happen. So let's see what they can do going forward in this game. The Trinidad team seems to be very difficult to break down, and we need somebody with some trickery, with some pace to take on, like playing isolation to ensure that they have space to take on this Trinidad defense.
Yeah, and the truth is that the Trinidad team, they have not been able to get behind the Jamaican defense. Again, they lose this one. They seem to be struggling to get a grips in this game. The Jamaican team seems to be. Here is Dujan Whisper Richards again for Jamaica. Oh, good pass to Omari Hutchinson. He's in the box. What will he do? Oh, and he plays it over to the back post. And oh, that. I think that should have been an attempt on goal, but the player tried to play it back across. Still Jamaica. And the attack ball played over all the way to the back post, and the Trinidad team, they're easily able to win this one and bring it out, and they give it away again. Oh, too much weight on that pass over the top.
I think the decision there, Mannings, from Omar Hutchinson was very poor. He had too much of the ball for too long in that situation. It should have been quick thinking so that we could get something out of that one.
Yes, and it is early. It's the 13 minutes of the game. I think he should at least try the shot at goal, because the last game we didn't have an attempt where the keeper made a save. So you want to at least do that. Probably, hopefully, put some pressure on the Trinidadians.
Definitely.
I think he should have taken the shot right there.
All right, we see the pattern that Jamaica is trying to develop in this game. They're trying to play the ball on the flank. Like I said earlier, try to get a play in isolation, and Omar Hutchinson seemed to be the man at this time. Or I think Lamar Walker over on that side, over on the right-hand side. So they are trying to work that pattern to see how best they can break down this Trinidadian team, which are playing very compact.
Good tackle that time by Ricardo Thomas. Referee says it's you can tell the experience of Mariappa. I really like also, I mean, from where we are sitting, we're also able to hear the voice of our goalkeeper.
Oh. unseen.
We're asking unseen to be unheard. Throwing for Trinidad and Tobago, number 16, with the throwing for them, almost at the corner flag here at the 100 where the 100-meter end, and good confident goalkeeping by Wade that time. Looks like if he could be on the cards to replace Andre Blake. Here comes the Jamaicans again through Lamar Walker to Jashon Anglin. Anglin with it for Jamaica. And he goes long again. Good, brilliant pass by Anglin that time. Walker cutting inside to Phillips. Phillips back to Topi. Good passing by the Jamaicans here. Oh, good play by the Jamaicans. Good passing by the Jamaicans. Using the width of the field from one side to the other, changing the angles. This is good to see from this young Jamaican team right here. Good passing. Wonderful stuff by the Jamaican team. As the Trinidadians, they sit back. We haven't seen this from a Jamaican team in quite a while, but that was a loose pass that time. He had several other options, and this is where. But look at the hustle to try and get back this one by the
Phillips.
Jamaican. Good work. And then because of the pressure applied,
Yeah, they're pressure.
in the back. But this is very good by the Jamaicans, though. The Trinidadians may be suffering in terms of their fitness, although this was smart play from them in the last game. Long ball again by Topi. This long diagonal, when it doesn't work, it looks very ugly. I think we have to find a way to ensure that these passes, they work. It's a good idea, but it must work for it to look good when there are other options in front of the players. Good, strong challenge by the Jamaicans. Hutchinson not able to control that one. And it goes out. And again, look at the press by the attacking players of Jamaica. Ball played over the top. Jamali Wade is with it. There you go. And he does the right thing. He heads it out for a throw-in. Neither team has had an attempt on goal so far in this one. 0-0 in the 18th minute of this, the second friendly between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago at the Jamaica National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. Good work again. Referee says that a foul on the play. Coming over to give a stern warning to Jashon Anglin, the Harbour View man. It's good to see this youngster back though, coach. Means he has had a torrid time in the last couple of years, but he's back in the league playing well. He has gotten a call up, and so far, I mean, he's looking good.
Yes, he's definitely holding his own, sitting in front of the defense, and definitely he's doing what he is supposed to do at the moment in terms of pressing. Decent ball playing there, but good tackle there by Ricardo Thomas, but he was fouled by the player there.
Oh, they want to hear the fans? We're not sure. Do you want to hear the fan sound? The stadium is not packed, so you won't hear a lot of fan noise. But for us, let's see if we can get the volume up on our side. Do you want our volume to be up or the stadium volume? We can't adjust the stadium volume right now, but please bear with us. We are learning and we are growing in this. This is, you know, yeah. So here we go, the Jamaicans. Topi again with a long diagonal. One by Trinidad and Tobago. And good work here by the man coming in wide. Oh, again. Mari Hutchinson not having a good day so far.
Hello?
We apologize.
Hello?
We apologize. This has been solid defending by the Jamaicans. We just want to see a little bit more cohesiveness in their attacking play. passes are being misread. I think sometimes when the player wants it short, you can see that it's going long. But I think they are looking better in this game than in the first game. The fans continue to trickle into the National Stadium. The bleachers filling up nicely. Throw-in for Jamaica. Headed out by the Trinis, and it goes out for a next throw-in there. They're around by where the 200 meters begin. If you know the stadium very well, that's where Jamaica has this throw-in. This is where Usain Bolt had a tremendous time running in Jamaica. Here is Jamaica with this one. Back to Topi. Oh, Topi just no confidence right there. And the center backs of Trinidad are very tall, and I don't know if playing these long passes into the center forwards who are not the tallest will help. Again, and again, Mariappa had more time to turn around and play that, and he didn't. Good work that time by Mariappa. Tough challenge by Mariappa. Good ball by the Trini as they switch this one diagonally coming down the left, and he cuts inside. Oh, and he cuts inside.
Tackle there.
Lembe Kisa able to come back. Ball played over to the back post. Come back out to the top of the box, and it goes high, wide, far over the nets where they do the shot put and discus onto the cycling track. He was heading for the shooting range down there on Mountain View Avenue.
I think that was a good comeback from the defense there. I think the player basically let him back in, if you ask me, because that one should have been a quick fire from the striker. However, we're happy that didn't go the way that should have gone.
I think Coach Angus Eve would be very satisfied with what he has seen from his team so far. Jamaica yet to have an attempt on goal. 2 games so far, and yet to have any of the Trinidad custodian make a meaningful save. Dujan Whisper.
That shows confidence from the youngster Richards. I mean, Manningsman was just saying that he didn't have any attempt on goal. Even though that one was off target, I definitely believe that it was something good for him to do. Hit that one with venom. Here they come again in a very good position. Back to Amari Hutchinson, cross that one, looking for a shot, but Amari Hutchinson again, too much weight on that one.
With position. The Trinidad were able to clear too much weight on that. I don't know Amari Hutchinson. Is he a left side player?
He's not getting enough from that side. I think something should be done in terms of possibly switching the player.
Yes. He's more attacking midfield. I realize that he has a hard time even in controlling the ball on the left side. I remember him playing for Arsenal, and he was more fruitful playing on the right side or in the middle of the park. Still the Jamaicans, they're winning the ball high up the park, making a lot of passes here as the Trinidad continue to sit back, hoping to catch Jamaica on the counter like they did the last time around. Joshua Andlin, he has looked stable in the middle of the park, but I think we're going to need some craft, Coach Lindsay, to break this Trinidad team down.
Yes,
there's a lot of backward and across from the team.
Yes, they're keeping possession of the ball, but like you said, the passes are good.
Look at a poor pass by Mariappa.
The Trinidadian coach was very animated. He was pumped up about this one.
Beautiful pass.
Good first touch.
Closely monitored by the defenders that time. Jamaica still in possession.
Oh, that's nice.
That was a good attempt that time. Just look one maybe closer than we think.
You will see where the boys are really penetrating this defense though. The Trinidadians, like you said earlier, they have been very, very disciplined. And I believe that they are doing what they are supposed to do at this moment. Remember, it's a 2-series game. They won the first one, so they are not in any hurry at the moment. All right, I hope we're sounding a little bit better where the commentary is concerned. Manning's man will take up things obviously.
Again, Lembe Kisa not doing too well defensively there, but poor play by the Trinidadian that time. You know, hitting that one from left to right, it goes out for a throw-in, and it is a throw-in for the Jamaican team here. We make it the 26th minute of the first half, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. 0-0. It is.
Good defending there by the Reggae Boyz, but it was poor decision again to get rid of the ball. Jamaica's threw that one. Oh God. The assistant referee didn't see that one clearly. From where we were standing, it hit off the back of the thigh of the Trinidadian player there.
I think Mariappa has lost a lot. I mean, I think physically, you can see that there's some uncertainty in his play. He's a good communicator, but on the ball, he seems very uncomfortable. He doesn't want to have it. He wants to get rid of it. And yet, as a leader, you have to play with some confidence with the younger players, so they can feel confident holding the ball. If you're the senior player and you keep booting it long, then there is going to be some problems in terms of the confidence of your younger players.
All right, Jamaica seems to be building up from the back again. They're trying as best as possible to break the line. That was miss hit from Adrian Mariappa. Manning's man just made reference to him, and apparently he's hearing what Manning's man is saying, and he did exactly what Manning's man said.
If you're watching, you can please send us a super chat so we can.
Right, good turn by the Trinidadian there. He started to use a lot of pace now, pressing inside the box. He's inside a good block by the defense of the Reggae Boyz. He still has space. The number 20 controls inside the box, playing it outside, looking for a shot. And it goes wide. That was dangerous. Dangerous stuff there from the Reggae Boyz. Oh my word. I believe though, Mannings, that the defense line is a little bit too flat. There's possibly no one there to mop up things if someone were to get a break. Well, let's see how they progress throughout the game. It's early days, 28 minutes into the game, and it's still Jamaica 0, Trinidad 0. So a lot of lateral passes, a lot of back passes, a lot of what you call it long diagonal passes that are not going exactly where they ought to go. Oh, that seems like a foul on Colin Anderson. Very strong tackle there from the Trinidadian defensive player. He is allowing Colin to know that he's right there in the thick of things.
And what I'll say is that the Jamaican forwards, they are very static. They are not making a lot of runs to open the channels for the balls to be played from midfield, which is a problem. And there's no person in the middle of the park, you know, playing with some creativity that can take on the players to create space. And I think that is where we're struggling. So the Trinidad team is just sitting back and just getting all of these balls that are being played over the top because they are taller. So we have to find a way of the forward, you know, being more dynamic in terms of their movement, and somebody being able to, you know, make some dribbles in the middle of the park. Again, poor free kick by Omari Hutchinson. He's having a terrible game.
That was too close to the goalkeeper. You want to put it in the block spot where it really affects the goalkeeper and give him something to do. That was too easy for the goalkeeper to be in that position and to allow that to waste. Then certainly it's not good where the Reggae Boyz is concerned. it's a throw-in to the Reggae Boyz deep inside their half. Quick throw by Ricardo Thomas to Adrian Mariappa, the captain of the team in tonight's exchange. They look to build again. Jashon Anglin on the ball. Long ball, searching for Omar Hutchinson, headed off by the Trinidadian defense. Trinidad is very comfortable on the ball. They are not in any rush to get rid of the ball. They are playing it even back to their custodian. And they are carrying the ball all the way around. Very good play there by Trinidad. Good tackle by, is that Lamar Walker? Yes, it is Lamar Walker. Long ball upfield by the Trinidadian custodian, looking for, skip away from one, the Trinidadian attacker. He looks to, the defense is backing off. That's not a good sign. Looking for a cross. He does some trickery, get rid of Ricardo Thomas. Hits that one inside the box, but Adrian Mariappa seemed to have gotten the better of that, and it hits off his shin, and it seems to be a corner. He seemed to be having some concern at the moment. However, he seemed to have shaken that one off. He's still holding his knee, moving gingerly at this time, at this moment.
I feel like I'm a television being controlled by the remote of commenters. Some say turn the volume up, some say turn the volume down. I don't know what to do. I'm going to leave this commentary post. I'm telling you. I thought it would have been an easy job. Corner kick for Trinidad, the first of the game. It goes to the Trinidadians. As they take this in-swing corner played in.
Oh, that's a tough tackle there on the goalkeeper. It's a collision.
Both are down.
Where's the Jamaican medics?
Weren't called on, so let's see what is going to happen here.
Seems to be a very, very horrible
Collision.
there.
See the coach really calling and speaking to Omari Hutchinson. I think that is important that there's a lack of creativity. No action here of players are down, but there is no creativity, and we keep on having these things. Today it's not a lack of a CDM,
No.
but there is no one in the middle of the park who is yes.
And we wonder why is it the respect that we're not showing to the Trinidadian team, because I mean if they are closing the lines, the channels, and they are blocking the lines, then it tells me that the players have to go long. Is that indicative of the fact that Trinidad is such a disciplined team that they are holding their own against this lack of creativity from the Reggae Boyz?
Who is in the midfield to provide that creativity? If you think about it, we only have defensive midfielders in the middle of the park. And if you give the defensive midfielders the ball, they're going to pass it back to the defenders.
Yeah, but when you look at it, Siobhan, there's a Demario Phillips, there's a Lamar Walker, there's a Omari Hutchinson. Mm-hmm.
To say, hey, so a lot of the balls has to be threaded through the long channels, trying to use the speed of our players. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons why, and Trinidad has nullified that threat so far.
See 5 Reggae Boyz going to warm up. Maybe coach Brimson looking to make some early adjustment to the team. What a beautiful pass, and this should be goal number 1. What did he do? In and goal, Demario Phillips on the 18-yard,
Oh my word. And
right on the penalty spot. No one tackling.
Whoa! Oh, Mr. Referee! Right on the edge of the box. That seems to be a foul.
That's a dive.
It's
I think
a
that's
dive. It's a dive.
I think that's a dive. I think that's a dive. I don't think that was a foul. I think the player actually wasn't touched. But let's go back to the play before that. I think the Mario Phillips should have, and again we see this. Amari Hutchinson had an opportunity to fire. The Mario Phillips had an opportunity to fire, and he's cutting the ball. Toe poke it, something. You're on the penalty spot. We have to get shots on target.
I saw something very amazing in the comment section, Mannings. Somebody's asking anybody have the live link. So I don't know what the person is watching at this moment.
I think they're saying that this link is dead. Gotta send for Jesus. He's the resurrection and the life. And he has a pass and he goes long again.
Oh
The
my
pass was
word.
just right. The midfielder came, the midfielder turned up, and he went long. This is the issue I have with our centre backs many times. When the midfielders are in front of them, they go long. My thing is that there are times to go long, but when the midfielder turn up, give him the ball.
No, he should be overlapping.
That was a next opportunity for the Jamaican. What a brilliant pass.
It wasn't such an opportunity. It was a brilliant pass, a little bit overhit, but it was a decent thought. I thought they were going to go for Ricardo Thomas on the outside, but a little trickery there. I think it was a decent pass, but a little bit too much weight on that one.
I also think the centre forward was not anticipating that, so he reacted.
He made the run, man. He made the run. Yeah, man, he made the run.
Yeah, that pass seemed to have been overcooked, but at least they're getting.
Yeah, man, it was a brilliant pass. I do believe it was a brilliant pass. And certainly, 37 minutes gone in this encounter. There's no play. You're not missing any action at this time. The goalkeeper from the Trinidad team is down. And, I mean, that was a very good pass. So, I mean, very, 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 very close encounter. Nothing much in the goal area of both teams. But let's see what will transpire from this kick from the custodian of the Trinidad team.
And yeah, you see there's an adjustment that has been made. The coach has moved Amari Hutchinson to the right side and Lamar Walker to the left. So see if this will, bring any joy to the Jamaican team. So let's see. Lots of interchanging by the Jamaicans. Tope, and he has the pass. Can he make it? Oh, good try. Will he be able to get it? Good defending by this Trinidad and Tobago team. They are really marshalling that defensive area well.
But that's where Omar Hutchinson started the last game, out on that wide area. So let's see. Good swinging that one inside the box, looking for. But it's still in play, according to the referee or the assistant referee. Seems as if the entire Jamaica bench is up and ready to warm. Is the coach happy with what he's seen at this moment? Omari Hutchinson on the ball. Finds Demario. However, he was adjudged to be fouled by the Trinidad player. So a free kick in the center of the park. Jamoy Tope is going up to see what he can conjure from this one. Will he go long? Will he play a quick short pass? We know how Tope go. He will go for the long one. But he goes against what we know about him and went for the short pass. Here he comes again, Tope. Well, he does. Good ball into Demario Phillips, but it is just a little bit too heavy for Demario Phillips. He could not latch onto that one.
I must say that I am not one of those persons who appreciate this type of football. By passing your midfield, you have shorter players going up against 6-footers in the Trinidad team, and all of these long diagonals, it hasn't borne much fruit, and we need to try something different. We have good runners. Why not try to split the lines and use the runners? Colin Anderson is really a workhorse. He presses from side to side. Here is Anglin. And it takes so long and plays it back, and the player is down. Look like he got a poke in the eye. Look like there's a knee problem here with Ricardo Thomas. Didn't see any sort of infringement or any problems. So all is well with the play. It is a throw-in for Trinidad and Tobago, and they should just throw this one back to the Jamaicans, and they do so. Fair play. Also, I find that the transition play of the Jamaican is pretty slow. This is what they should be trying to do, but the pass wasn't accurate. Trying to get Colin Anderson to use his space. We have not been able to get behind this back line of Trinidad and Tobago. Save, what a shot!
Very good save by the goalkeeper, but the shot was equally good from Dujon Whisper Richards. Very attacking player. The angle was a bit tight, yes, Mannings, but I mean, he has an eye for goal and he wants to kick that ball. You know what I mean? And that's the type of striker that the Jamaicans need. One that will try anything from anywhere. So the second corner of the game, this one goes to the Reggae Boyz. Seem to be settling, trying to pick a spot at the moment. The fans are saying goal. Cross taken too long and hard, and it goes out for a goal kick. I think the final pass from the dead ball situation has not been good for the Reggae Boyz. And it's atrocious if you ask me, and it needs to be worked on.
We have an ex-Jamaican down. Look like Jashawn Anglin holding the hamstrings here. Looks like he is ready to continue. The players walk back to the bench.
Oh my God.
Oh my word! Colin Anderson, he almost made something out of nothing. Because that was a poor pass, but his pace alone got him behind the Trinidad team. He got there, and so the moment he got there, he should have done better, I believe. This is where Jamaica has been having problems. Just going wide.
Was a tricky little play there from the Trinidad team. anything spectacular. They were playing neat and nice football.
I think it went further than we really see. I think we're on this side, so it may have gone way wide. But from the angle that we're at, but the goalkeeper looked like he had it covered as well.
Well, it seems though, Mannings, that the
We have
defense.
only a minute of time to be added on.
It seems as
The
if
fourth official indicates 1 minute to be added to the first half. Jamaica nil. Trinidad Tobago nil.
Played over the top all the way into Jamal waiting goal.
every time the Trinidadian team attack, it seems as if they are going to get something out of it. I think this Jamaican defense is not that solid, if you ask me.
Poor passing again, under no pressure. Like Mario Phillips, but the Trinidad is giving it back to the Jamaica. Trinidad has not looked as good in this game as they did in the first game. We have come to the end of the first half. As we had in Montego Bay, it is Jamaica nil, Trinidad and
That,
Tobago
ladies
nil.
and gentlemen, is the end of the first half.
We'll take a word from
And
our
at the end
sponsors
of
and we
the
will join you back in
Half
approximately
still
5
no
minutes.
leader. Jamaica nil, Trinidad and Tobago nil.
All right, people, it is 0-0 at half-time here at the National Stadium, and it's a game between Jamaica, Reggae Boyz, and the Trinidad team. I mean, it's kind of difficult, people, where the sounding is concerned, but we're trying our best to put something together so that you can hear what's happening.
We're going to get the views of Unseen Sports TV here.
And Chevron.
Come and tell us what you think on
Well, Unseen Sports is here. I think that Omar Hutchinson could slide into the middle more. He was playing outside and, did not come inside or stay wide. Needs to use some tactics to get inside and get the ball at his feet and then do what he does at Mobe, or what he normally does. But not doing that, and so far he looks out of the game. Dujon Whisper Richards look like he wants something out of this game. This is a player with the intent of scoring goal, and he's doing well so far. Service is not good to the centre forward. They're making the runs, but the balls are overcooked, and that causing a lot of mistakes to make. The back line though, they're taking too long, and the midfielders taking too long to break the lines. And I think that is one of the biggest problems, breaking the lines. Centre forwards, I think, need to drop for the ball sometime, like I call it Anderson, and Dujon Whisper need to drop sometimes for the ball, and they're not doing that. I am not a fan of the long ball system. I think that we're not playing with any attacking midfielders who wants the ball at their feet to create something, and that is one of the biggest problems. Siobhan Peart, what do you see about the game so far?
Well, Unseen, I can't say that I am 100% pleased with the results with the performance so far. I think the only highlight so far, I can say that the game is still 0-0. We haven't conceded. I've been a bit disappointed from some of the players so far. Some simple mistakes on the long ball. They look like England in the 80s. Hopefully, we can see some changes in the second half, just like in the previous game. So yeah, that's my opinion so far.
I expect Mr. Grimson to ring in some changes second half. To look at some other players, and we're just waiting on that to see what will happen. People, we're going away for a commercial break. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Virginia man, I tell you what me say. Man, I tell you what we're saying, brother. All right, so
Double substitution here in the 46th minute for Jamaica. Number 17, Jashawn Anglin, and number 19, Adrian Mariappa, has been replaced by number 10, Ravel Morrison, and number 6, Richard King.
all right, so substitution there for the Reggae Boyz. 2 in, 2 out. Ravel and Richard King in. Adrian Mariappa and Jashawn Anglin out. So let's see what this one will be like going into the second half. All right, so Jamaica starting out there, looking to get inside the Trinidad. All right, so it's a throw into the Reggae Boyz deep inside the Trinidad half. Thanks to the person who have tuned in to the stream. We appreciate it. Please remember to put some things on the board. Drop some super chat. Yeah? Support the channels. All right. That seems to be a foul on the Trinidadian team. All right, so all right, here comes putting the Trinidadian team under a little bit of pressure, looking to go long, searching ball, but headed off. Oh, that seems to be a ball there. Here comes the Reggae Boy, Lembe Kisa, back to Richard King. Richard King to Ravel Morrison. Morrison to Jamal Topi. Back to Richard King. Richard King searching ball, looking for Colin Anderson, but too close to the goalkeeper. Of course, Richard King and Colin Anderson are teammates at the Cavalier Football Club. Goalkeeper hitting that one long. Free space in the middle of the park, but mopped up there by Demar Phillips. Looking for Ravel Morrison on this ball. Searching ball for Colin Anderson. He's inside the box, but he seems to have been a little bit lackluster in his run, unaware of where he was. And the defense mopped up that easily. Dujon Whisper Richards with the ball there. Decent ball outside. Looking for a good cross to come inside the box. That's Ravel Morrison on the ball again. Searching ball for Demario Phillips. He jumps inside, and it seems to be a throw into the Reggae Boyz deep inside the Trinidad half. Nobody moving for the ball. Lembe Kisa. Oh, almost lose it, but mop up by Richard King. Back to Topi. Ravel Morrison. Richard King. Ravel Morrison seems to be the engine of the team right now. He makes the pass. Demario Phillips. Back to the Jamal Topi. Searching pass by Topi. Inside to Dujon Whisper Richard. He looks to unleash a venom there. He turns away nicely. Oh, Dujon seems to be a little bit frustrated with that. He just held on to the ball quite a little bit there. Omari Hutchinson with the ball. 3 players around him. Here comes Jamal Topi looking to take a shot. Jamal Topi. Oh, but it's going wide there. The coach is on the sideline. He's very animated at the moment. Lembe Kisa to Richard King. To Jamal Await. Over to Jamal Topi. Reggae Boyz are putting the passes together, but they are not penetrative at the moment. Long ball looking for Colin Anderson, headed away by the defense. Here comes Demario Phillips looking for a shot. Oh, that one goes wide, but that was intense showed there by Demario Phillips. 49 minutes gone in this encounter, and it's still 0-0. The stadium fans, they like that one from Demario Phillips. Here they go, Jamaica again. Searching ball, trying to find Colin Anderson. Ricardo Thomas on this one, he plays it back, but he gets a throw in, throws it to Ravel Morrison. Jamoi Tope finding Richard King. Lambikisa seems to have a lot of space now to work with over on the right hand side. Ravel Morrison again. Ricardo Thomas on the left hand side, he changes it back to Jamoi Tope. Demario Phillips, Richard King, Omari Hutchinson, back to Richard King. King chips that one inside, looking for Colin Anderson again, headed out by the Trinidadian defense. And back to the goalkeeper there, who rolls it out, and they restart the play at this moment. Manningsman is back with us, and he's gonna take over the commentary. I'll give the analysis.
Yes, people, yes, we are back, and this has been a better start. 6 minutes so far in the second half, and Jamaica's really looked more positive. I think the substitutions so far has really yes, and added some offensive impetus to this Jamaican team. I mean, Mariappa, I think the legs are going. Ravel Morrison has come on, and he's playing in that deep line role and stringing the passes going forward. That was a poor one though, and Richard King has this ability to break out of defense, which we are using. So that's good to see. You can tell that Coach Al Grimson is looking to get a goal in this one. Again, Jamaica winning this one high up the park. Referee says no handball here. Richard King with it going all the way back to Wade in goal for Jamaica. Wade to Tope, and he plays it high and long. Here comes the Jamaican again. Omari Hutchinson fumbling that one under his feet. Look at Lembikisa goes on the outside, but Omari Hutchinson. I think something is wrong with his game today. If I were the coach, I would just take him out. Not because he's a bad player, but because he's just not having the best day. Referee here stopping the players. Dujon Whisper Richards. For the players here.
Yes, Omar Hutchinson not having the best game, but when you look at it, Mannings, they are basically double teaming him when he has the ball. So we have to take that into consideration as well. The Trinidadian players have a little bit of space, a player isolated, double teamed quickly by the Reggae Boyz. Here they come, finding a little bit of space inside the middle of the park. Playing the ball around. Is it effectively? Nice one out there to the player again. Looking for a pass. He cuts inside, looking to take a shot. And here comes the Trinidadian team. They have space. The player still with the ball, but broken up by a poor passing by the Trinidad. And Jamaica move the transition. That was a big opportunity for the Reggae Boyz. That should have been in the back of the net. I believe that the transition from defense to the attacking third man is really slow, and it is something that the coach has to work on. I see the coach calling some persons over. They are going to ring in the changes at the moment because the Reggae Boyz want to win this game, and it seems as if nothing is happening at the moment.
It's a corner kick at where the 1500-meter start here at the National Stadium, over by the area where the throws are done, the shot put and all of these things. Corner kick for the Reggae Boyz. But shot put. Oh, what a goal! Oh! That looks like it being a handball that was Jamai Topi. Here, an opportunity to play it back in the box again. Good play by here is Lamikisa with it for Jamaica. Oh, and he plays it in! Cleared out by the Trinis. Still controlled by the Jamaicans. All the Trinidadian players behind the ball here. I think that earlier play, I think that the pass that should have been made was originally to Colin Anderson. It worked out though, but I think that is where the pass should have gone. Here is Jamaica again on the attack. What can happen here? He tries to take the man on, but he loses it. That looks like Lamar Walker. I think he has run his course right now. And he fouls the player. That player has been called back. I think one of the things you will see as well is that Trinidad and Tobago will have more joy in the middle of the park. And that is because Ravel Morrison won't win a lot of balls in the middle of the park. However, he will be able to string more passes going forward. So we are going to look better going forward, but we may become more... That is why Trinidad and Tobago was able to create something at the top of the box. So we have to be more solid in terms of our defensive discipline when we have Ravel Morrison on the field without a ball-winning midfielder playing alongside him.
Yeah, the Trinidad team come. They have a little space. They're trying to maneuver their way into the box of the Reggae Boyz. The player drives forward, looking for a pass. He weaves and he turns, find the player outside, trying to isolate. But the Omar Hutchinson is doing pretty well there. They're trying to set up something. They carry the ball all the way across, laterally, seeking out a way how to break down this Jamaican defense. Here they come, but good tackle there. And here comes Ravel Morrison. Decent ball over to Colin Anderson. And oh, the defense out with him at this juncture. Here they come again, Trinidad. Good press there by the Reggae Boyz. That should be a foul. Referee says no. Decent ball on the run of play. Here comes Trinidad. Marching forward. Good defending there by Ricardo Thomas. Yes, it is a good defense.
Good work by Ricardo Thomas in defense. Again, I think the Jamaican team needs some changes as a substitution is about to be made. It looks like Wait is going to be pulled out and Kemar Foster is going to go in goal for Jamaica.
Goalkeeper Jamali Wait, number 13, is being replaced by number 1, Kemar Foster.
Good outing for Jamali Wait. He came into the squad late. He looks to be a good one with our number 1 goalkeeper, Andre Blake, possibly being out for the Mexico game. He's on a 6 to 8 week injury. So it would be good to have, one of these keepers may be able to be here. You also have Amal Knight and Kanaya Boyce Clark from Reading, who the coaches will have to look at. Throw in for Jamaica. Won by Trinidad easily, and they have it in the middle of the park. Again, you can see there's a greater level of dominance in the middle of the park by this Trinidad and Tobago team. Topi booting this one long. Control by the Jamaicans. There they go again. They still have it. Player looking for the run here. Yes, no movement by the forwards. No movement by the forwards. Very static. There you go. Still the Jamaicans with it. Ravel Morrison trying to orchestrate something from a deeper line midfield role here. Here they go again. Here is Richard King. This is where he can be dangerous. His ability of what good ball, and can he able to keep it in? Oh, Colin Anderson. That was a good attempt by Richard King. But what you're finding is that the midfielders are not able to break the line. Ravel Morrison, he's playing so deep that he doesn't get to come forward in attack. And I think maybe that's an adjustment that Coach Al Grimson will have to make. Probably have to pull a Lamar Walker or a Demario Phillips and then put a D-mid there and then move Ravel a little bit closer up to the top to see if something can be created.
Yes, I agree with you, Mannings. I definitely agree with you. Those changes can come in and see how best we can assist Ravel in that midfield role that he's playing in at the moment. The final third is not much. Here comes Whisper. Poor communication there from the players. However, it's Jamaica's ball nevertheless. We were saying, Mannings, these players definitely have to make use of their opportunity, because from what I'm seeing, it tells me that the domestic players are really not at the level that we would want them to be, especially in terms of international football. Here comes Lambi Kisa, looking for a searching pass, blocked by the defense of the Trinidad team. Here comes Richard King. Game has slowed down significantly. Decent pass there. Oh my word.
Can he keep it in? Yes, he does. And he has a pass. Still not able. Still can Ravel Morrison create something for the Jamaicans here? Ball played over to the back post. It goes out for a corner kick for the Jamaicans. Still not seen us creating anything in the middle of the park, the top of the box. This is where, like, a Leon Bailey, his experience would be important, because he's able to take that ball and dribble inside. And I think that is what is missing. I think we need to look at some other options here if we really want to get a result out of this game. And unless the coach is really, giving the players as much time so he can properly assess them. It's not so much about the result. Poor corner kick that time. Poor corner kick, and I think the coach needs to make some substitution here. To be fair though, I think Ricardo Thomas so far has been playing well. Again, poor pass again by Lamar Walker. I think the coach needs to substitute him. I don't know, but I think a change needs to be made. John Whisper, Richards with this one. Poor pass. Amari Hutchinson has not been having the best of time today, I must say. Then the Kisa with it, they twist the turn, Amari Hutchinson, and he gives it away again, back to Lemby Kisa. I think the coach needs to make some changes. The Trinidad players are down with cramps, so you can see they're very leggy now. I think we need to make some changes. There's nothing really to lose in this one. I think I would do that. I'd bring on some players to give us some offensive. Yes, because the Lamar Walker seemed to have run his course. The press that we had in the first half, we're not having it anymore. Yes, we want to look at players, but also getting a result, a positive result, is good for the players' confidence, and just, to let the coach know that he's doing a good job. So I think a positive result is very, very important. In the 63rd minute, we have around 27 minutes or so left in this game. You see again, players from Trinidad going down with cramps. They haven't really created a lot going forward. What that means to me is that this Jamaican team, if they want to, can press the accelerator button going forward, seeking to get a goal or two in this one. You see assistant coach John Wall going. It's looking like he's going to be talking to some persons here to make some substitution, hopefully.
Yes, I saw on the bench where John Wall and Coach Algrimson were deliberating about some stuff. So certainly they want to make some substitution, and he's down at the corner flag giving players instructions from their tablet or their smart board, if you ask me.
That player looks to be
Substitution
Kyle
for
Roberts.
Trinidad Tobago, number 10, Kadeem Colbert, be taken out, replaced by number 19, Quasi Weston. Also be replaced, number 20, Jamal Williams Jr. He's replaced by number 50, Kylie Over.
So Overy is on. Let's see how
Substitution took place in the 64th
he caused
minute.
Jamaica some problems in the last game. So let's see how it goes in this one. Trinidad trying to break out of defense. Back to Foster here in goal. Good play by Foster here to Ricardo Thomas. Where does he go from here? He finds a pass to Lamar Walker. Walker has the pass. What will he do? He plays it back. Ball goes forward. Here is Anderson. Brilliant turn by Anderson. What a play. Early pass. It is now for the man. Oh, and he sends it to the side where it is just coming from. I think that was a poor decision. But good. The Jamaicans still have it with Lamar Walker. Plays it in the box. Cleared out. And the Trinidad and Tobago team. Good play there by Colin Anderson. Poor decision, I think, by Demario Phillips. And he has it again. This is the original pass. This is where he should have come on the first occasion. Omari Hutchinson with it. Back to Demario Phillips. Will he make an early pass? Omari Hutchinson with it again. Plays it back to Richard King. Inside to Topi. Topi to Ravel Morrison. He's just playing at Sunil's place, Ravel Morrison. He's just here. Players, I'm here to teach you. I'm not even here to play today. And he's clapping his hands. He's giving instruction. Not instruction.
I think certainly Lamar Walker.
Couple of substitutions now.
Substitution for Jamaica sees number 25, Colin Anderson. He will be replaced by number 11, Jordan Fletcher.
So Jordan Fletcher coming on to replace Colin Anderson. And looks like Tyler Roberts, it is.
Also coming out for Jamaica, number 7, Lamar Walker. He's being replaced by number 4, Tyler Roberts.
Tyler Roberts.
Substitutions in the 67th minute.
In the 68th minute of the game. Colin Anderson looking unhappy. Maybe because he missed an opportunity, maybe because he felt like he had something more to give and he was substituted, I don't know. Let's see, many people have been crying out for Tyler Roberts, so let's see what he's able to bring. Still 0-0 here in the 68th minute, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. And poor pass by Ricardo Thomas. Sometimes the players, they play with no confidence on the ball. Still 0-0, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago here at the Jamaica National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. Fans are still trickling in. It's amazing that the stadium is looking a little bit better than when we originally started. It looks like we have more persons here than they were at the Catherine Hall Stadium in Montego Bay. Oh, and that's a free kick foul on Ravel Morrison just in the center of the field. Here is Roberts, twisting, turning. Ricardo Thomas with it. Kenny plays it back to Tyler Roberts. Still Roberts. And this is again, the Jamaican team had the opportunity to play that one in the box, and maybe they need to look at Trevon. This is where the Michael Antonio and the Shamar Nicholson are very important. Senior players, you know, trying to, again, the Trinidad are not really offering a whole lot offensively. They are camped out in their own half. Jamaica nil, Trinidad nil. Rafael Marcin with it, he has good vision. Where does he go? He goes inside. Here, still Jamaica with this one. Again, the player hesitates. Poor play by the players. I mean, no confidence. Yes, and their touches are I don't know. King trying to play, making an aimless pass. Here is Tyler Roberts to Bujan Restoration. Jordan Fletcher with it for Jamaica. Still Jordan Fletcher with it. And he turns it back again. The Jamaican sitting on the, camping out on the top. He throws to the goalkeeper. Easily collected ball played in the box by Mario Phillips. Still Trinidad in possession. I think Omari Hutchinson has run his course. Trinidad on the attack. This is where they are deadly, they are dangerous. But well defended by the Jamaicans. Still in possession are the Jamaicans. Easily playing this one out of defense. And Omari Hutchinson still continues to struggle today. A player that I really I have a lot of time for him, but today has not been one of his better days. Coach Winsor.
Yes, definitely I agree with you.
Substitution for Trinidad and Tobago, number 18, Matthew Lou Lip is being replaced by number 3, Jovan Jones. Number 7, Noah Fowler is being replaced by number 24, Justin Sadu. And number 6, Kai Riley is being replaced by number 13.
So that's a triple change there from from Trinidad. TNT making a triple change. You know what I mean? I almost said triple treat, but yes, Omari Hutchinson has not been very good on the ball, Manning's man, and I mean it shows that the team, I don't know, is he tired, is he unfit?
Number 6.
He also played a full game in the last one, so maybe playing 2 full games. As you can see, the substitutes are not warming up.
Substitution
maybe coach
in the 72nd minute.
Maybe I've seen enough of some players, we don't know. But still the Jamaican have it. Ricardo Thomas with the ball, you're looking for Tyler Roberts, not the best of pass again. The Trinidad team is playing too deep for us to try to play the ball over the top. Here we go, we have to be moving to break their lines. Rafael Morrison with it to Tyler Roberts. He tries to go around his man, but it goes out for a score. I can't say I've seen the Trinidad goalkeeper make a meaningful save, and we have played. This is the second game. John, I think that is going to be outside. Assistant referee put it on, and he turns it again back. Here's a Carter Thomas to Rafael Morrison with it for Jamaica to Richard King. Richard King here, he has the left hand on the outside, he goes inside to Richard to Phillips. What will Phillips do? I think Hutchinson should have made a run, but he stopped and then he gives the ball away. And I think the coach needs to take off Hutchinson off the field. He's not playing well. He's really having a poor game. I think this is a bad audition for him. And I think what is happening now, the fans could turn against him. I think sometimes we have to learn to save players from, just the abuse of fans, because he's a very good player, but today is not his day.
with a free kick in a very dangerous position. That player drove past a few players from the Reggae Boyz, and Military has been saying that this player is really good, and he's proving what Military is saying. It's a very dangerous position, about 20 yards out. So let's see what they can do from this one. So you're not missing any action. It seems to be a very dangerous position for Trinidad. Will he go directly at goal? 20 meters out.
Jamaica got a free kick in a similar position in the first half that Dujan Whisper Richards took, and that it went over the top. Let's see if Trinidad can muster up something from this one. This was the point that they got their goal in Montego Bay as well. It is probably, you're heading into the last quarter of the game. This is the point when you don't want to concede. Free kick for Trinidad and Tobago. Let's see what they'll get out of this one. It goes in! Just over the top. Just over the top. And I tell you what, I think Kemar Foster this could be an opportunity for the Jamaicans. Too much turning, and I have a feeling like the coach is done with his substitutions for today. Here are the Jamaicans. And I'm telling you that but I think Omari Hutchinson is also very tired though. It's a poor pass. The player was under pressure though. But I think he's tired. I think he's tired, and I don't know. You see, he's not in the game. He's not in the game. So finally, look like Trevante Stewart, man from Mount Pleasant, is getting ready to go on as Trinidad are on the attack again. That's a save by Foster. And that is the problem that Jamaica will have when they have no defensive midfielder playing there. Still Trinidad, they're on the attack, looking to get easily handled by Foster. And there you go, here's Omari Hutchinson. He has a lot of room, he has a lot of space. And he cuts it back again, and he has an open pass. And he goes to Jordan Fletcher, very difficult pass. Oh, and Fletcher takes it well, and he has a pass as well. Here is Fletcher with it. Here is Fletcher. Oh, and he's not a right-footed player. He's left-footed. He should have made a pass. Poor decision that time. Poor decision. Make it around 12 minutes to go. Still 0-0. We're in the 70th and 80th minute of this Sunday international. Rafael Morris received this one from Kemar Foster and goal. Again, very disciplined Trinidad and Tobago defensive unit today. Tyler Roberts with it. With a direct red straight to good tackle, good covering by the defender there.
That's what they call burst in the lanes.
Well, I also want to say that that's some of the things that we should have been doing. That direct kind of play, we have not been doing that. We have been slow and just a crazy ball played by Ricardo Thomas. No confidence whatsoever. Just under pressure, he kicks it into the box. That's one. Looks like he's going to go outside. Player overcooking the pass right there. Is there a limit to the amount of changes we can make? I'm wondering that. There's no option for Omari Hutchinson, and he loses it again. And I'm saying that the player he has been tired, he has been leggy, he has been weary, and I don't know. He has certainly, I'm telling you this, good player he is, he's probably going to be in the squad, and he's going to get carried out something. He's just not having a good day today.
What I think though, Mannings, he holds on to the ball too much for my liking, and with that said, I think he's getting himself into a lot of problem because he holds on to the ball. And they are normally double teaming him, so why hold on to the ball?
So the issue Jamaica have is that when you don't have a defensive midfielder, players are tired. They're tired. So let's see, we see a substitution getting ready to go on. 82nd minute, Trinidad and Tobago, I must say they are dominating proceedings. So the midfield is wide open. Because, and this could be it. Oh, he's outside.
Because Ravel was pointing towards Demara Phillips, who was running back very tired, but Ravel still did not move and he was in position.
Substitution is coming up right now.
Yeah.
Again, we're just standing. Everybody's standing around. And the Trinidad and Tobago team just picking the passes off. We're just standing around trying to play the ball over the top. And
Substitution for Jamaica, out comes number 12, Deshaun Richards. He's replaced by number 9, Trevon 2. Substitution completed in the 82nd minute.
It's very static. This is where Trevante Stewart is big and strong. Oh, too much on the pass right there. But he used his strengths well. Yeah, because I'm telling you, this is one of the issues they're going to have. If you play Ravel in a team like this, good pass, and here again is Hutchinson. Again, Hutchinson loses it, and Hutchinson needs to be substituted. He's having a very bad game. I think this is not good for him, and I think it's unfair to the player that he's not playing well. He's tired and he's left on the field.
Reminding you spectators that after the game you are not to enter the field of play. Please use the exit.
The fans are beginning to trickle out of the National Stadium. They trickled in. They came after it started, and they are leaving before it's finished. Corner kick for Trinidad and Tobago. Header over the top, goal kick for Jamaica.
The JFF wishes to thank the sponsors, all the sponsors, entities and volunteers who made this friendly international possible, and of course, you, the spectators, for coming out. Thanks once again, and we hope at the end of the game, you do have a safe journey home.
We make it 5 minutes remaining before the end of this second half, and this friendly. And the player, I think he had a better option there, could have controlled it. Stewart using his body well that time. Again, Ricardo Thomas. He's the next one who have not had a good game. Good recovery by Lembi Kisa.
Very poor touch by the striker there. If it was well controlled, then we would have been in some problems there at this time. So corner kick to the Trinidad team late in this encounter. Let's see what will happen with this one. This seems to be an outswinger. There runs up, he hits that one. Goalkeeper come for that one, headed off. It seems to be a foul on the goalkeeper. And Jamaica live to fight again.
So it's still
So
0-0.
once again, we want to remind you
Approximately 5 minutes
that
plus time to be
at
added
the end of
on.
the game, spectators, you're not to enter the field of play. You do make your exit through the assigned gates. And also, members of the
Almost
press
appears like
will be
Rafael was
reminded that no interviews will be done on the field, but in
because it's a
the
friendly.
McDonald
Rafael Marcy in
tunnel,
terms of his
where
play.
there will be a press conference after the game.
But the team today, in the second half, it's kind of funny because in Montego Bay, the first half was poor, the second half was better. Today, the first half was good, I find, and the second half, I think, has been poor.
I mean, I wouldn't say in its entirety, because the two changes that came on in the second half, Ravel and King, gave the team a little impetus, but after that, it was like in spurts we were playing and everything was not seem to be flowing as we'd want it to flow. But, I mean, the game, if you ask me, it's a lackluster game.
Yeah, I think so. Look like Foster is down on the young. Probably the shortest goalkeeper in the Premier League. Asher Hutchinson is warming up. He could be going on here to replace Foster, who is up. Can Jamaica? I'd love to see one of the players. Can, you know, if they could get one in these late stages, it could turn things around. And the stands are leaving. I'd love to see the stands, the fans returning. Foster with this goal kick, he goes long. As Trevante Stewart heads it on. And what can Hutchinson? He has it now. Good. Too much weight on the pass again. And you can see that he's a little frustrated. Yes.
A player of this standard, of course, is going to be frustrated and his body language is too.
Goal kick for Trinidad and Tobago. We're trying to milk the time. We're in the 90th minute.
I mean, they should do that because they would have won the
A
first
few
game.
changes have been made as well, so I think he's coming to tell his fourth official how much time is left to go, I think. Good header one there by the defender, but here is Trinidad with it. really pressing the Jamaicans. Good work by Tyler Roberts. Ball played in, headed out by the Jamaicans. Ball played long for Trevante Stewart, but there are 3 defenders, so he had no chance of getting that one. Trinidad again, and they played long over the top, all the way to Foster in goal. Foster easily controls that. Angus Eve giving his team some instructions. Fourth official about to put up the amount of time left in this one. A long ball played over. Trevante Stewart trying to win this one. Can Jordan Fletcher control it? He does. He wins it for Jamaica. He still has possession to Dexter Lembikisa. Here comes Omar Hutchinson. What can he mastermind here? He's been triple team. He beats them. And he plays it in, and that's a good ball played in, but no one attacking it. Still Jamaica with it. Ball played over to the back post.
The fourth official indicated minimum 3 minutes.
3 minutes
added to the second half.
King breaking out of defense, and he loses it. Here goes the Trinidadians. Well, again, just knocks up everything there. Tyler Roberts. This, I like his direct play. He runs at players. I like that. Oh, and that's a free kick. Very direct. Here. Going forward, the tall boys are coming up, the Topies and the Kings, hoping to mastermind something here for the Jamaica. Poor touch. Corner kick. This is the final roll of the dice for the Jamaicans. This is it. Doom or gloom. Be interesting to hear what the feedback from our analysts are at the end of this game about the players. People, I believe that's it. It is over. 0-0 here at the National Stadium.
That's his final whistle. At the end of the game, it's Jamaica nil.
It is over.
Trinidad Tobago nil.
Good discipline
That
played by the Trinidad
means
team.
the head-to-head contest.
They did well.
See Jamaica with 25 wins.
Jamaica defended well.
Trinidad
and
and Tobago
created
with
enough
26.
offensively.
And
You
11
can
draw
see that
matches.
players still.
Once again,
You can
the
see that there's a
TFF
lot
wishes to thank all
coordination
the
and chemistry
sponsors
with the
and
players.
entity
As think some players had an opportunity
made these
to
friendly
impose
international
themselves on the
possible.
game
And
and
of
to
course,
cement their
you,
place
the
in the
spectators,
team. I don't
for
think that happened.
coming out.
There's a lot of
Thanks
potential.
once again. Do
Next
have
Olympic
a
he
seat.
thought he played
Cheer.
well in the second half. He was having some struggles in the first half. I think Omari Hutchinson had a good first half, but the second half he wasn't that good.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Manins. But it was a lackluster performance from the teams. Trinidad just sat back there, didn't bring anything to the game. They will go up in the defensive section of things, but they did not really try to penetrate the Jamaican defense. But all in all, we had expected a better result here at the National Stadium. People were saying 3-0, 4-0. I was a bit concerned because of how Trinidad is in their defensive section of things. So it was not one of the best games that have been played at the National Stadium. Not one of the best Reggae Boyz game that I have seen. The players seem to be frustrated. The players seem to have wanted more. But they had to make do with what they have, and this was them losing the series against Trinidad. Not something that we wanted, but it happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like I said, there's a lot of players with potential.
Yeah.
There are a lot of players with potential. I think Omari Hutchinson has a lot of potential. Just had a bad game, a bad day. I mean, Jamali Waite in goal also. You know, he did well enough. And like I said, I saw Tyler Roberts came on. He was a little bit more direct than some of the options that we had out there as well. Dujon Whisper Richards looked well. So did Colin Anderson in bits and pieces. So, I mean, I want to commend the players, but we must also commend the Trinidad team for their stern defensive stance today that the Jamaican team were unable to break them down. And I mean, I want to say a big thank you to also all the persons, Military Guna TV, I mean, Siobhan Peard, you understand me? Unseen, unheard, unknown. Also here from Unseen Sports TV, Coach Minzy from the coach's desk. I am Manning's man from I Am Sure Sports. I was sure that Jamaica would win, but it is not so. So a big thank you to all our friends in Trinidad, all the Jamaicans home and abroad. We were glad that we were able to bring this to you. Thanks for all the love and the support on all the platforms. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Yeah.
Neil says embarrassing and poor.
All right. So bless up, people. I am Manning's man. And you know how it is when we get to this point of the show. We say we are over and we are OUT out of here.